Hey there you guys, welcome to my channel. We're testing Gothic Remake running on 5700X and RTX 5070. Game's graphics is set on max settings, which is experimental settings. 1440p DLSS set on native, and let's see how much performance we are having. 34 FPS, 30 FPS. This is the first area in the game. They just threw me off the cliff up there. Anyway, recalculating the frames. 99 GPU usage, that's a good sign. 36 in here. RAM usage is almost 14 gigabytes at the moment. VRAM is almost 10. Game graphics doesn't look so good, to be honest. We should be like having more frames than this. Yeah, I never played Gothic before. This is my first. This is the first time I ever play this. I ever try this, I mean. Yeah. Anyway, so no stutters. Game runs fine, except the 30 FPS there. Anyway, 30 FPS average. And yeah, let's maybe try quality mode. No. Graphics. Alright, 1440p quality DLSS. Recalculating the frames. Chapter 1, welcome to the colony. 52 FPS, average of 54, 20, 24, 33. The lows, GPU usage is almost 100%, that's good. We're not bottlenecked by the CPU. Let's go this way, let's see what's going on there. Are these enemies? Yeah, they are. So let's go the other way. Let's bring them to those guards. Maybe they will kill them. Yeah, go kill them. And they are dead.
You're dead.
Let's get them.
You're just practice.
Yeah, finish them off. Alright, let's take this stuff, meat or wherever it is.
Oi, you there. What? You're a freshie, ain't you?
Yeah, let's leave the conversation. Yeah, leave us alone. Anyway, I just recalculated the FPS. It's like an average of 40. And yeah, if you wanna play the game on experimental settings, I recommend you to play this. If you are on 1440p, of course, play it with the DLSS quality mod. We need to get a weapon. Yeah, let's try maybe performance. I want to squeeze the CPU to its max state with these settings. Let's stand right here for a second. Are we like bottlenecked or it was just loading? Like the usage dropped to 80%. Seems like we're bottlenecked.
Where do you think you in there? No. Just want to take that. I'm not. Then.
Dude wanna kill me already. Interesting. Anyway, let's recalculate the frames. We're having like 60 FPS. GPU usage, we're about to die already. Let's jump to the water. Six FPS in here, 60. What's that sound? let's lower the volume so you can hear me. Much better. Anyway, let's recalculate this lows. GPU usage still 100%, so we were bottlenecked in the area before the fourth where we were. So yeah, when there is a lot of stuff on screen, maybe the game will get bottlenecked. If you have an old CPU like me, and of course, if you have better CPU, the game will perform better. So yeah. Anyway, this was performance mode. Let's try quality with the frame gen 2 times. I don't think this one will perform good. What's that sound? Oh, the dude dead. Anyway, I'm feeding some input logs there. Yeah. Yeah, so it will be better if you will lower this to balance it. No, it's like the same. Let's try performance. Yeah, performance is better. No, I don't feel any input lags. Yeah, go kill that dude. Alright, thank you. So yeah, I think these are the best settings with the frame gen, of course. Performance mode with frame gen 2 times. Experimental settings 1440p. The image is still sharp. I wouldn't tell this is performance. DLSS performance if I'm not looking at the settings. So yeah, let's try high settings. High settings will perform way better than the experimental one. Very high, I mean. So yeah. Wait a bit. So yeah, this is 1440p, very high settings, DLAA, 60 FPS, 60 plus FPS, 59. GPU usage is 100%. That's a good sign. The world looks nice, but the graphics are not that good. There was some kind of Raytracing, I think, in the experimental settings. I think that was the reason why we had such FPS, even though we should be like having more than 50 plus 60 in here. It's an Unreal Engine 5 game, I believe. I'm not sure, I didn't check. Anyway, we are having like 24, 41 the lows, 55 average FPS. GPU usage is almost 100%. Let's try quality mode. GPU usage is I think the bottleneck started to show. (76 FPS, 58 average. Recalculate the frames so we can get a better look at the lows. Can't you just leave us alone? (39, 55 the lows). The game is completely playable. on both settings actually, on DLA and quality mode. I would play this on very high DLA.
Hey boy, if you want to pass, you have to pay 10 or you'll be whacked. Got it?
So why don't you come here and get...
Thanks, man.
Yeah, it's just run away. So yeah, we are bottlenecked there. GPU usage dropped to 88. Let's confirm this by using performance mode. Maybe we can squeeze something there. Recalculate the frames. No, actually. By the way, this is the DLSS 4.5. There is no DLSS 4.0. Unfortunately, recalculating the frames. So yeah, we are having like low GPU usage. We are definitely bottlenecked there by the CPU. So yeah, let's try frame gen 2 times with DLAA mode. Then we can try quality. And yeah, let's wait for a bit. Recalculate the frames. Alright, 91, 90 FPS. I'm not feeling... There is some input lags there, yeah. Not that much. GPU usage is almost 100%, that's a good sign. Recalculating the frames so we can get a better look at the lows. 20 FPS. That's an okay result. 91 average. That's good. Oh my, don't tell me that I'm dead. Did I die? So yeah, I died a few seconds ago. We're back at the beginning of the game. Anyway, I'll make sure to save when I'm past this. Anyway, this was frame generation 2 times, DLAA. Let's try quality mode now. Yeah, way smoother. I don't feel any input lags. 137 FPS, 135 average FPS. 31, 43. GPU usage dropped to 80 plus %. I need to get a sword so I can kill those dudes. So yeah, let's try 4 times. No, we try performance before we move there. Maybe there is something we can squeeze out of this. 150 FPS. 150. It was like 150 FPS. Yeah. So there is like small performance gains, but to be honest, doesn't worth it. So let's do 4 times with quality mode. Recalculating the frames, 200 FPS. Average GPU usage is 90%.
Oi, what? You're...
Oh man, leave us alone already. Recalculating the frames again. Yeah, you go kill them. Here we go. 31, 40. Oh, come on, just die. Here we go. 90% GPU usage, 200 FPS, 200 plus. GPU average average FPS. So yeah, this was very high settings. Let's try different ones. Let's just skip high, let's go to medium. So 70 FPS, GPU usage is 97, 96, 88. Recalculate the frames. 70 FPS, wait. Let me try something. Let's change this back to very high. I wanna see how much we were having like in here. 54. What about high? Yeah, there is like 10 FPS more. Let's go back to medium settings. You know what? Let's go with high. Let's try them all. High, medium, and low. It's not that much. Yeah, 80, 67. GPU usage is still 96. The experiment, when we were like on the experimental settings, we had the huge bottleneck in here, huge drop. But in high settings, we're having like 70, 60 maybe plus. Yeah, 68. Yeah. So probably there is some settings that has huge effects on the CPU. Let's try quality mode. Yeah, let's go. Same FPS, not much of a change except low GPU usage. Yeah, definitely we're bottlenecked there. So yeah, quality, balanced performance mode will all do the same performance. Yeah. Game still looks good. There isn't like much of difference between
Better turn back, mate. That's all territory. I guess that means... Let's put it... Sounds unpleasant. It is. You deaf?
Is this dude trying to kill me for what reason? And I'm dead. Oh damn. He's still on my stuff now.
Not even all. Poor bugger.
Yeah, he killed me and now he's still in my stuff.
Gonna hurt for real.
Can I walk up now? Let's try to kill him.
I've had it.
He killed me. Wherever, let's go back to the beginning of the game. Let's try maybe something else.
Let me try some too.
Let's go with the frame gen, of course. Frame gen, native high settings. No input lags. It's like weird when we had input lags with very high settings. It was weird, to be honest. You shouldn't be having that. Anyway. The game should perform much better than this. (110 FPS, 118 average, 90% GPU usage. We are definitely bottlenecked by the CPU. So yeah, so a lot of settings the CPU is holding us back. So I think the best way to play this on this CPU is just put things on very high settings, DLAA, and go for it. And if you wanna use frame gen, then you should be playing this on experimental settings, quality, mode DLSS, and yeah, use the frame gen. Let's try now. Quality. If we can something we can squeeze out of the CPU, yeah, 140 FPS, 88 GPU users.
Won't catch me falling for that.
Almost 15 gigabyte RAM usage. VRAM is 7. 120, 30 FPS. So yeah, it is playable. It is smooth and playable. I wouldn't be able to tell this is frame gen if I turn off the overlay.
Let me have some too.
So yeah, maybe let's just move to, let's try performance before we go to medium. (140 FPS) on 30. There's not much of big difference, so yeah, better to stick quality mode. So yeah, let's now try DLAA medium. Alright, 1440p DLAA medium settings. We're having like 70, 60 plus FPS, 100% GPU usage. That's a good sign. Loads are good at the moment. Average FPS is 72. Probably will be lower in the next 5 minutes. So yeah, 33, 52 lows. That's good performance. GPU usage still 100%. Of course, we are on native resolution. There's a wolf up there. Let's try to. Oh come on, man! He's following us. Let's go to the other side of the river. The game looks interesting. Maybe I'll try it next time. Maybe I'll play this in the future. Not sure. Alright, medium settings, quality mode, GPU usage dropped to 70 plus. 83 FPS. So yeah, the CPU is holding us back in every settings. Every time we try settings with the quality mode, it's like 68 in here, 68% usage, 70 with the 80 FPS. This dude will kill us for sure. And yeah, we're back at the beginning of the game. Yeah, let's go back. Right, let's just switch to medium quality mode, frame gen 2 times. 160 FPS in here. Let's move on to some open area. I think we will be having like 130, same as high and very high settings. Yeah, we had like 130 here in very high and high settings. 150 in here. So that's so there is some gain in here. Oh, we can jump. Yeah, let's jump over this dude. This small short dude. Let's recalculate the FPS. 85 GPU usage. Yeah, so the GPU usage is always less than 90% when we activate the DLSS quality. Let's try performance. No input lags, by the way. 170. The menu glitched. There we go. 150. I think it's the same performance, so yeah. No input lags, GPU usage is 80%. Bit less usage. Anyway, 130. Not much of a difference between like very high and high, medium when it comes to performance. The game graphics also looks the same. Maybe the textures are a bit different. Can't quite tell. Anyway, let's just move on to low settings. DLAA. Yeah, so these are the last settings for this game. Wait for stuff to load. Now I can tell some difference here and there. So yeah, these are low settings. 1440p DLAA. Looking at the default will be like the GPU will be less than 90. Of course, the CPU is holding us back, as I said. 80 plus FPS, almost 90. Doesn't worth it. It doesn't worth it to play on low if you have the same specs, of course. There's some stutter there, so I'll recalculate the frames to get a better details on the lows. So we are 86, 80 the FPS in the mid 80s, 86 average, 40, 55 at the moment for the lows. GPU usage in here is almost 100%, but when looking at the car, the default will be like 90. Of course, when there are a lot of stuff on screen, the CPU will interfere. Yeah. What's that there? Let's just skip it. 90 in here in the forest. So yeah, let's try DLSS quality mod. This is DLSS 4.5, by the way. If it was 4, the performance will be better. Recalculating the frames, 90 FPS. There was some stutter. I'll recalculate again. 94 FPS, 94 average at the moment. 60, 37. The game stuttered there, but that's fine. Not that big stutter. Anyway, let's try not to die in here. We're having 37, 70 the lows. That's a huge difference. I'll have to recalculate again. So yeah, it's still 33, 63, 50, 61 the lows. Anyway, it's like good performance. Don't kill me, don't kill me. I'm benchmarking. Respect the benchmark. Go away. So yeah, almost 15 gigabytes RAM usage, 78, 77 GPU usage. We're gonna die for sure though. So yeah, going like using the DLSS performance will not gain us anything. A lot of enemies in the area. I'll try not to die. Let's try native frame gen 2 times. 150 FPS in here. 160. Recalculating the frames. It's still 160, 150, average of 152, 23, 45 the lows of the moment. GPU usage is 96, 93. Yeah, that's an okay performance. We're having like, I mean, okay performance for the GPU usage. Yeah, another stutter there. I'll try to skip those enemies by not dying in here. I kinda like this forest. Recalculating the frames before I try DLA quality mode DLSS. There's something in the water. Yeah, so an average of 130 FPS. That's good sign. That's good performance, I mean, while using frame gen. Let's try upscaling quality mode. Who's the dudes there?
Greetings, stranger. You're about to enter holy ground. What brings you here?
I'm new to the call.
I see. As long as...
Let's just end the conversation and move on. 150 FPS in here, not much of a difference between medium, high and low. All of them like had 150. So yeah, let's try performance mode.
Smoke.
Yeah, same performance. So yeah, there is no gains while using performance mode. So I recommend you just to use maybe DLAA. Except if you are using experimental settings. Yeah. So the best settings, just play on native settings, DLA I mean, and very high settings. These are the best. Oh wait, we're having like less in here, 50 frames maybe. Yeah, let's change that to quality, 60 FPS in here. Yeah, these are the best settings. The game is not optimized, to be honest. We should be like having way more than this. So yeah, very high settings, quality mode, DLSS 1440p is the best settings. Yeah, you shouldn't be having any problem playing this on DLA if you are playing on 1080p. So yeah, if you want the experimental settings, go for quality mode and frame gen. And yeah, so this is it for Gothic Remake. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see me test any other game, just let me know in the comments. And I'll see you on the next one.